Copa America, problems arise as injuries hit Mexico's defense. Miguel Herrera finds himself with few options on the back line ahead of a must-win match against Ecuador, writes Jon Arnold. Santiago, Chile. The injuries continue to mount for Mexico, and with Adrian Aldrete joining Rafa Marquez on the injury list, Miguel Herrera will have to get creative with his defensive alignment. Aldrete was far and away the best option at left wing back, earning best 11 honors after one round of Copa America matches and putting in a gorgeous assist to Matias Vuoso that precipitated the slip that caused his ankle injury. The logical choice is newly on signing Efrain Velarde, who played the spot in Mexico's friendlies while Aldrete was busy winning the Liga MX Clausura with Santos Laguna. But when he had to make a switch after the injury, Herrera moved Julio Cata Dominguez over from the centre-back spot and added Chivas centre-back Carlos Salcedo to the central defence. Not that Velarde would have made a great reinforcement. There was an obvious difference in both the attack and defense, with Gerardo Flores getting forward well and defending adequately on the right side, while the former Monterrey defender struggled. The selection issue is partly of Herrera's own making. He had a difficult task in composing a roster for the Gold Cup that would be both good enough to win the tournament and have enough depth, while also leaving enough left over for a team that can compete for the Copa America. Yet, his decision to take a dedicated backup for each wing-back to the Gold Cup has created the issue he now has with his best wing-back injured and no good option to replace him. Is it speaking in hindsight to say Tigres left-back Jorge Torres-Ilo or midfielder full-back Jesus Gis should be with the squad in Chile? Absolutely, but when the club teammates put in excellent work as the wing-backs holding Paraguay scoreless in a March friendly, it seemed to send a message that perhaps they would function well against South American opposition. Instead, they'll be backing up world-class players in Paul Aguilar and Miguel Leu at the Gold Cup. Gis in particular normally plays midfield with his club but also is capable of playing at full-back and wing-back. His versatility might be wasted at the Gold Cup, though there always could be injuries in the United States as well, and Herrera must badly wish he had a player with G's skill set here in Santiago with a very important final group match against Ecuador looming. Fans can sometimes have unrealistic expectations, and much of the chatter about why this and that player hasn't been in Chile has been based in fantasy. But it's a real question why Herrera didn't bolster his back line at the Copa America. The thought of seeing Dominguez start at left wing back is a worrying one for Mexico fans, though they'll love seeing Carlos Salcedo start at centre back if that's the alignment. Contrary to popular thinking, Herrera hasn't tried out many young players, electing to try for results in South America without his stars. But if it was results the Mexico boss was after, perhaps he should have brought a player like Gis or Torres-Ilo. It would hardly sink the Gold Cup ship and would do Mexico a world of good in the Southern Hemisphere.